Hey all, and welcome to Geek Freaks. I am Frank, and I'm joined by Squeaks.
Squeaks.
Today we are talking E3 Day 2, mostly Xbox. We got a little bit from Square Enix. We had a pretty good show today. I think Xbox so far is the winner so far. What do you think of Xbox's show as a whole?
As a whole, I thought it was pretty fantastic. Actually, had some surprise games I was not expecting to see. We had some new things that I guess haven't been leaked or anything. That at least to me, that was like, whoa, this is pretty badass. And I feel like some a little bit of rejuvenation from some Halo, actually.
Yeah, that's a good point. We got to see some multiplayer from Halo. And I think I wanted more. You always want more, right? But
Of course.
I think it was pretty solid.
Yeah,
Let's go
yeah.
ahead and start going over these. And I'm going to actually start with my actual favorite game from E3 so far, The Outer Worlds 2. We got the announcement for that. And it was one of the funnest trailers I've seen. You had a chance to watch that one yet?
I did.
Yeah, so it was kind of this meta narrator that was like, oh yeah, normally we'd be showing you this cool scene with a hero behind it, so like that is this whole meta commentary. Essentially telling you guys that they don't have a story for Outer Worlds 2 yet, but it is in development. So that is a really awesome. I'm a huge Outer Worlds fan. I'm gonna actually play it again on the stream just because I'm such a big fan and I'm excited to bring in number 2. Did you have a chance to play Outer Worlds?
Actually, I have not had a chance to play Outer Worlds, but I know I should because you've been talking about it so much now.
Yeah. It's like Fallout if Fallout was still a good game. It's like that.
And we're going to talk about that here soon. But
Yeah.
you know what was cool about that trailer though? I do want to say kind of like what you were saying with the narrator. I liked how it looked like crazy, like, oh, super cinematic. But then you saw the Outer Worlds logo with little guy. I'm like, this fucking game.
Yeah. I was losing my shit, man.
Yeah.
It was on stream and people clipped it, so there's proof out there. Yeah, and man, just like the way they did like that whole slow-mo shooting thing, they're like, this is supposed to look epic. It just had me laughing. It was just so well done. Outer Worlds is a really great franchise. The fact that they own Bethesda as well, maybe they could start, mixing and matching some crew. But generally, just Outer Worlds is a really, really great game. So I hope you guys give it a shot and check that out. We have Starfield. Speaking of Bethesda, this is a brand new IP that Bethesda has been working on. We didn't get any gameplay, but we did get a new teaser. It looks beautiful. It looks stunning. Everything you'd expect from Bethesda. What are your thoughts on Starfield?
A little too less to even have a thought, to be honest. I think it's really neat if we were going to be exploring space on our own, kind of like an open world space and flying in a ship. I mean, that's kind of the gist of it, but that's kind of all that they gave us as well. So, I mean, is this maybe this is just an exploring game more than it is any type of action or anything, really?
Yeah, I mean, knowing the studio that's making this, you could assume it's an Elder Scrolls or a Fallout, but in space. Kind of a space opera kind of thing. Solid gameplay is what we need at this point. And it's really what I thought we were going to get walking into this. This was my most anticipated game from E3. We just didn't get the part that I wanted, So hopefully the Xbox hears that. They're going to be doing multiple live events, I'm sure. And hopefully we see that. We have our first Russian Chernobyl game of like 4 that have been announced so far for E3. This one is Stalker II. It's the best looking so far. Heart of Chernobyl. They've been doing a lot of these. It's kind of interesting. We're joking around about it on stream that everything's got grappling hooks now, and everything's this like Chernobyl thing. So it's been really, really fun. Do you think that this like desolate Russian landscape makes for a good game?
Well, I mean, I think we kind of see it a little bit with the metros, and I feel like those really take off before. I'm not a huge Metro fan myself, but man, this game just looks beautiful though. Those facial features of when they're up in your like first person screen, oh man, it looks gorgeous. But not being a Metro fan, I don't know if I will be on this one, but I'm very interested in it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great example to compare to Metro and everything like that. But the face, you're right. They did like excellent mocap. They're really showing off. I would argue that they may be doing a better job showing off the Series X than PlayStation 5 has been doing for a while now. As much as I love my PS5, watching some of the footage here, like for a great example is for Far Cry 6, I mentioned it during the stream. Far Cry 6 looks better on the the Xbox Series X than it does on everything I've seen from Ubisoft themselves. So there's something there. That thing's looking really, really good.
Yeah.
Next, we have Back for Blood. This is basically the third in the Left 4 Dead franchise. They basically decided to change the name. You're 104 people running around shooting everything up. You're killing these super zombies, and there's like monsters and everything like that involved. You have shotguns and everything you could expect. This is coming out October 12th. I'm buying this day one. What about you?
Fucking pre-orient now as
You
soon
are?
as possible.
Hell yeah.
Man, it's about time. Really,
Yes.
I think if anything, the monsters look beautiful, and especially that last one at the end. I know it was like more of a CGI screen, but
Yeah.
man, I feel like the next level of creatures, that the design and how big it's getting, it just went skyrocketed from Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, it's amazing, right? And I like one thing we're getting is like they would have these things where like a bigger zombie would come in and we would focus fire it down, like the hunters or something like that. But in back in Left 4 Dead, but in this one, there are these huge like car throwing monsters that will take all of your focus, and the fact that you still have zombies coming after you, I can't wait to experience that kind of rush and that kind of fear.
Yeah.
It's going to be really good. So we already have about 6 people getting this game day one. So we will have squad squeaks. We will have enough squads to go around.
Okay. All right.
That is going to be badass, and you can bet your ass we're going to be streaming that.
Mm.
Next, we have Contraband. This is a new game from Avalanche Studios. Working with them, it's a co-op smuggler game set in 1970s. So it just kind of looks like it's a fun game. It might be a story-based game. Could be a little bit of a Far Cry feel. Brand new IP out of Xbox. Any thoughts?
Yeah. I mean, the trailer was neat. I mean, the song really got me grooving. But than
Of
that,
course, yeah,
I mean, you didn't really give me anything else. So I mean, I don't really
yeah.
have too many thoughts.
Full-on teaser, probably not coming out till 2023. Really, we have a lot of games coming out over the next 2 years.
Yeah.
Battlefield 2042. When this thing was
Man.
first revealed, I was like, meh, but damn this trailer, bro. What'd you think?
God damn it. The fact that you're just like on a rooftop and you're like, nah, fuck it, I'm jumping off. Whoa. Like we could do like
Yeah.
20 fucking story skyscrapers now and just jumping off of it. So amazing. It's like how much more. It's okay. It's like when you thought the last Battlefield had everything.
Yeah.
It's like, what else can you do? It's like, oh my God, dude. Fucking amazing.
So cool. It's so much going on. You can tell they're taking elements from Warzone and elements from Fortnite with like the collapsing sides and stuff like that with this big storm. The Battlefield has this thing where it's amazing in this version where it seems very big and small just because there's so much shit going on and so many things blowing up. I'm a little concerned that this might be like Xbox's attempt at a cash cow at some sort of like their version of Fortnite, basically. That being said, it comes out October 22nd, 2021. I will probably be trying it out that day as well.
Yeah.
I can assume it. I mean, matter of fact, it's probably coming to Game Pass, right? So why would you not give it at least a shot?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, if it's what they're promising, and the first trailer was just all cinematic. This is the gameplay trailer. And if it's what they're promising, we're in for a treat. There's no doubt.
Yeah, I'm just like, there's parts of the trailer, like some of the stuff in this trailer is phenomenal. Besides just jumping off the sky, like the skyscraper or whatever, the part where he drives the little like 4-wheeler off the roof and blows it up next to the helicopter. What the fuck? I'm just like, God dang, like this. Oh my God. It's like, what else can you think of? This looks so good. I'm so happy that they're doing a Battlefield also that's kind of like with current technology instead of just like back in the old school rifle days.
Yeah, that Battlefield 1 was good, but it was, World War One. This one's 2042, so it's in the future, but by 20 years.
Nice.
So I mean, all the technology's relatively new, more drones essentially. Yeah, what I liked about that scene you called out, which is a great call out, is that scene was in the cinematic version as well. So when you saw it in the cinematic version, you're like, okay, yeah, I get it, that's cool. But then you're like, yeah, this is how that shit works. And then you just like see how they would actually do it. It's like, okay, well, that's fucking cool then.
That is dope. That was dope.
The next one was announced at E3 2 years ago. I've been excited to see this thing finally come to fruition. 12 minutes. It's been super delayed, I guess, or whatever. It's taking forever. But it is coming to Xbox Game Pass, which is great news for us all. And it's coming August 19th, 2021. 12 minutes. I've been really waiting for this thing. Do you know the story to this game?
I know a little bit about it, which is you're trying to figure something out, but you could do so many outcomes of it, right? Like you could just start again, and then whatever you do differently, it has a different outcome. So I don't know. Do you know much of the story?
Well,
what's it supposed to be about?
From my understanding, what it is you try to figure out who killed you and your wife, and you have the last 12 minutes to figure it out. And so you play out these 12 minutes where you're just having dinner or something like that. Then you die. Then you rewind the 12 minutes, and you try to do things differently this new time to try to save yourselves. And you're just replaying those 12 minutes. You're like, what could I have done differently this time? oh shit, if
Yeah.
I turn the oven on, then that would have done this and this and this.
Yeah.
It's very repetitive. Like it's going to be one of those things where you just like keep going over it in your head while you're driving to work and stuff. So that'll be really fun.
Yeah. I think the only thing that really has my attention on this is James McAvoy and Daisy Ridley
Yep.
doing the voices. Other than that, it's kind of like, I think this is the Game Pass one also, so that might be the only reason why I try it out.
I'll throw one more voice in there. Willem Dafoe plays the bad guy.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, Green Goblin himself.
Yeah. God damn, that guy's amazing.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead. We'll go through some of these last ones pretty quick here. We have the Psychonauts 2. Everybody's been hyped for this one. It's coming to Game Pass August 25th. Did you play the old Psychonauts?
Yeah, on the original Xbox, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Is that how? Yeah, yeah, but I can't tell you anything about it, man. I can barely remember what I played last generation. So
What I like about this is it brings in the platformers for Xbox. There are some platformers for Xbox, sure, but I think this is one of those titles that they're like, hey, Switch, this is what we have. Like, they need something to compete against Switch.
well, that's what I like too. Well, some of my favorite games are games that are in that crafted world, and I'm gonna bring up like Switch with Yoshi's Crafted World. Same thing with Little Big Planet and the Sackboy Adventures. Like I
Yeah.
really love those worlds and how they bring them to life. So this super has my attention for that reason, really. Um, and then the vibrant colors, it looks gorgeous. So this could be like, yeah, like you said, Xbox version of pretty much what do you call it? Little Big Planet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Little Big Planet's a good one, too. Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
yeah.
Some of the other games we have Party Animals. That's going to be basically their version of Fall Guys, it looks like. I'm looking at all these skins they have here, and I'm just like, okay, how much is that going to cost me? Who knows, right?
I like that gorilla one. Cool.
Yeah, I like it because they all have like kind of chunky bellies, and that's just adorable. So,
Yeah,
oh man,
they do actually. Yeah.
yeah. Fallout 76 has a new expansion for the 4 players that are still playing that game. Have fun with that, guys. I think there's more people developing it than there are people playing it. Hades is coming to Game Pass. That's a big deal for people like me who are just like, one of these days I'll get to it. I'll wait till it's on sale. Well, it's gonna be on Game Pass anyways. I expect that August 13th. Did you get a chance to play Hades yet?
No, I know I have not, and I know that it's won like a crazy amount of effing awards, and
Yeah,
everybody loves it. I just haven't dove into it.
yeah, same thing for me, man. One of these days I gotta get
Yeah,
in there.
yeah.
It looks really great. We had Somerville, which is beautiful.
No,
Forza
fuck
Horizon.
that. Back it up real quick. Somerville. I almost fell asleep like the motherfucking two sitting on the couch. Okay, that shit was boring as hell. I
I,
I was
I
like,
didn't say it looks
excuse
fun.
me.
It was just beautiful.
I was like, excuse me, do you have a room for one more on that couch? I was just like, God dang, this is
I
stupid.
liked the world that they're building. I think it was a beautiful world. The way they had
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
particle effects when things were like breaking through the floors and stuff. I thought it looked nice. I'm not rushing out to buy it though. I will say that much.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
All right, we
Goodness.
have Forza Horizon 5. I have been kind of debating about playing a racing game, and this might be it.
Yeah.
When's the last time you played a good racing game? Not Rocket League.
And well, I mean, I like a Need for Speed Heat,
Yeah,
but man, probably the last one could have been actually a Forza game. Really, I think
really?
it was Forza 4.
Okay.
So yeah,
Been a
there was
stretch
like
for myself as well. So this one is they're going open world for this one, and you could be like hanging out in the. It looks like the Baja area, right? So Southern California, Northern Mexico, and yeah, it's open world, and you're like just gonna pick up events with your friends. That doesn't work well in Burnout Paradise. Burnout Paradise. So I'm a little concerned by that, but I think Microsoft might be better at it than them.
yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and go to one of the stars of the show. We have Halo Infinite showing off their multiplayer. Was this enough for Halo to show at E3?
Well, I think what the really awesome part was that the fact that they said the multiplayer was free. You're like, holy shit, we're gonna go that kind of route now. So now we need to buy the campaign, whatever the case. Um, I don't know, but I could tell you one thing: that shit was fake. Okay, nobody's that fucking good at Halo. Okay,
Okay, I'm like, what are you talking about? It's fake.
nobody's projecting the guy to make it this crazy leap. Be like, yeah, I'm gonna do a sticky grenade as he falls right there and goes next to the other guy. And they all blow up. No,
That's fair.
no, fake shit. Okay, God, nobody's busting headshots like that, and
Yeah,
every perfect bullet that you shoot at your weapon.
this guy's using an
But it
aimbot
looked
in their
dope as hell,
demo.
though.
It did look
Yeah,
dope as hell. I will get that. It
It did.
had
It did look badass.
the samurai suit, which I remember collecting so much, and like Halo 2, I think it was where I was going no life in this game, the multiplayer. And so I'm excited they showed off the Halo suit. I mean, we have a grapple. There's another grapple, and it looks so good in this game. Now, when you said the Halo multiplayer is free, I didn't think about how that means that it's free. I was thinking like the Xbox Live part is free, but you're right. I
Oh,
bet it
okay.
is the
I'm
multiplayer
thinking.
itself is free.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're doing like the Call of Duty Warfare right
That
now.
makes sense. That makes sense. It's so much
Yeah,
cash coming
yeah,
in, and all these cool skins that we could be buying and investing in, and they got me with the freaking
exactly.
Halo game.
Well,
I'm
it
still
definitely. And yeah, day
I'm
one. Think of like when we were playing Halo Reach, you get to customize your character to that extent. I mean, I know like multiplayer you can already, but it's gonna be like Overwatch for me. If you're gonna give me samurai outfits or anything crazy like that, or like
yeah.
pretty much like say what you might call it, Overwatch when they do like the Halloween or Christmas. If you do
Yep.
fun things like that, fucking here it is. Give me all the loot boxes.
I'm very, you know what, and yeah, I hate to be that guy, because I'm always pushing like, oh, we don't want to spend extra on cosmetics, whatever. But if they have events in this game like Overwatch does, well, shit, that brings me back to Overwatch every time. So
And the
I'm in.
yeah, yeah. And the better thing with this, if this is like the truly free to play, we talked about, it's going to be obviously different from Overwatch because we had to pay to play Overwatch. We don't have to play to this one, so all the money that you're going to be spending is definitely on you. It's not being forced in a way.
Yeah.
Um,
So we'll have to see exactly to the extent of the free thing, if it's part of the Game Pass, which that doesn't make sense because Halo itself will be part of the Game Pass. Uh, it's just gonna be dope. It's just gonna be dope, right?
yeah, yeah,
I'm so excited to get back into Halo, and they're talking about how big this world is, and this time the visuals in this one I feel was truly next gen visuals when you compare it to the original trailer they showed off last year. What did
yeah.
you think of like the visuals?
Honestly, you're gonna hate me for this, but I really didn't notice that much of a difference compared to
Okay,
like if I was watching Halo 5. Now, I'm gonna say Halo 5 definitely looked better still than the last trailer that they had. But to me, this was comparable to Halo 5.
yeah, I was looking at like the environment and stuff like that. The details that we had like on the cliff sides and stuff looked really nice. I was impressed because I was watching it, assuming it was a cinematic, and no, we were in gameplay. So
Yeah.
that was very cool. Um, but I was looking out for it. Like as soon as that thing kicked off, that was the thing I was eyeballing the whole time. We have a new AI with us. It's not Cortana, and the way that the story is told, presumably this will take place after Halo 5, which I wasn't sure about that. Uh, what are your thoughts on them putting in a new AI, and will we see Cortana?
Okay, so you might need to help me refresh on 5. I played 5 multiple times, but so there's that whole falling out between Cortana and Master Chief, right?
Right, Cortana. Yeah,
And
because
she
you're
was going
playing the
nuts.
Guardians that are going after her, right? And then like Master Chief's trying to
Yes,
go after her too.
yes. So, gosh, I don't remember what happened at the end of it. I'm assuming they're still separate, right?
Yeah, yeah, they are.
Okay, okay. I like this because this kind of this might have a relationship problems between Master Chief and Cortana herself.
Hmm.
You might get a little bit of jealousy in that, but we might also just fall in love with a new character. Maybe it's
True.
time for a new Cortana.
Yeah,
In a way, if she's going nuts and balls to the wall, are we going to develop a story where okay, well, let's try to make her like back to being a good girl, or actually make her really feel like a true villain in a way, and then
yeah.
kind of start and fall in love with another character.
That's a good point because the entire time I assumed that Cortana was going to be redeemed. But if they actually
Yeah.
start shifting her to a bad person, I'm okay with that if it's well earned.
Mhm.
I like that idea, and I love Cortana. Don't get me wrong, everybody
Yeah.
does, right? So, it's kind of the Daenerys Targaryen thing. Just has to be well earned, and then I'm down for it.
Yeah.
Be good. Should be a really good game. I'm excited to get into the campaign for this. Multiplayer being free is always best too. So, Halo, man, just release that shit already so I can get involved.
Yeah.
We have a lot of games this year. I don't understand like how I'm gonna fit my time and my life together. It just is not gonna work. I don't know how that's gonna work out.
Yeah. God, I feel you. I feel you.
All right, so we have Slime Ranchers 2, basically just a Switch game for the Xbox. Um, and then any thoughts on Slime Rancher 2? Are you gonna pick that up and go crazy on it?
It
Exactly.
looks cute, but that's about
That shrug of your shoulders totally answered the question for you. Meh.
yeah. Oh god.
All right, we have Shredders, which is a snowboarding game. Again, like the grappling hooks, snowboarding is all the craze apparently. I mean, look, I'm excited. A 1080 was a fantastic game, but here we have another one. Compare this to the Ubisoft one that was announced yesterday, or showed more gameplay yesterday. Which are you liking better?
Kind of like in Shredders.
Really? Okay.
Only because I always shred myself, but I see that board,
Oh my
that
god.
board.
Well, I want to hold on. I want to make sure that everybody who's not watching the video understands that you have two identical Naruto
Because
skateboards behind you.
that there's some damage on that one right there, and the wheel's kind of cracked. So
Okay.
got to get a nice one for the wall.
Yeah.
I just shred so hard, So I like Shredders because it looks solemnly focused on the snowboarding and the
That
tricks and
makes
stuff you
sense.
can do.
That makes sense.
It seemed more simple and not like too out there. Yeah,
I
that's
think
what
that's
I'm
the
looking
part
for.
that I liked about Riders Republic, which is the Ubisoft version of this game.
Mm-hmm.
It was hectic. It was too much. And I like
Okay.
that idea of like, oh man, 30 of us going down the hill at one time. That's going to be a blast.
Yeah.
And then they also had, bike riding and wingsuits and all kinds of stuff. It looks like a
Craziness.
fun party game. But I think that, so what, I mean, it's so weird that we have like, there's a few things that we see trends of those Chernobyl games, grapple hooks, we keep mentioning those.
Mm-hmm.
And now snowboarding games. It's weird that we have like these certain things that are just kind of carrying through the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'll be playing them all. All right, Atomic Heart. Any thoughts on Atomic Heart? It looks pretty okay to me.
I looked at whatever. Yeah, I wasn't too impressed, honestly. I mean, it looked kind of cool because you have the powers and it's all this crazy monster looking stuff. But honestly, I'm not, or robot looking stuff. I'm actually not really too impressed with it, to be honest.
Yeah. A game I am very impressed with was Replaced. We've been trying to figure out a name for this game, for this new art style that we've been seeing all E3. We're calling it this. I came up with this, so just if it becomes big next year. You guys remember who named it? Pop-up book art style. And if you guys watch it, it's like a 3D world with 2D characters in it. And I mean, I guess Paper Mario kind of would have done it too. But it's really cool. What did you think of this?
I think it definitely looks beautiful. I do like that art style. It's something totally different and fresh.
Yeah.
I think we'll see how great how great of a side scroller it can be because I feel like there's a ceiling for side scrollers.
True.
Oh,
Yeah, and the way it's shot, like it has a very clear foreground and background and stuff like that. And matter of fact, if you're looking at the I forget what it's called, but basically the floor is almost at the halfway line, so it shows a lot of the foreground, and that really sets this
yeah,
weird depth to the game that it's just stunning. The lighting and of course everything like that's really great, and yet the characters are very pixelated. There are
yeah,
other games that are mimicking this, but I think was the best version of that.
yeah. One thing that I think was kind of cool with it too is the combat. I mean, the way he was
Yep,
like kind of shooting his gun, it's like that John Wick fucking feel or something. Like it looks
good way
really
to
neat.
put it. Yeah, it's John
Yeah.
Wick style. Last thing for Microsoft, they were all hyped about sharing this, and I don't think it was a great way to end the show. Was Redfall? What'd you think about Redfall?
Fucking look badass. This was my surprise game. I'm like, where
Oh,
the hell
really?
did this
Good.
come
Yeah.
from? The only problem is that it was all CGI. But one thing I love was just the design of the vampire looking people. Like when you see that first one, and you see like this huge hand wrapped around the body, and the vampire, biting the neck. You're like, whoa, this guy looks like he's a freak, man. He's got these. I like how these long, crazy arms, but the
Yeah.
vampire and they're like flying. Oh man, it was so dope. And then you saw like some of them, the normal people, like cloak themselves and have different abilities, and it's like, man, this game looks dope. But it's just the scary part is that we only did get CGI. Or
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
whatever.
It was cinematic. It was all cinematic.
Yeah, cinematic. Yeah,
There you
sorry.
go.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. I mean, I don't know if you know or not, but most video games are actually made with computer generated images. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
There's a lot less puppets than you would think, actually. Yeah.
God dang, son of a bitch. Uh-huh. Oh man, so you're telling me a Little Big Planet, those puppets are fake? They're
There's
not real?
no look again. 0 strings, actually. Yeah.
Son of a bitch, no puppets that clean. Shoot.
Yeah, I liked it, but I was like, this is just another Left 4 Dead or Back 4 Blood. That's what it feels like. I
Okay.
think that's going to be the gameplay for this. Which I was
Yeah.
like, me and the stream were like, well, we'll just play Back 4 Blood. That's fine by us. If it's a good game, I'm in. I mean, like that'll be great. Obviously, it has Xbox's blessing. I think they're going to try to make this. So, this was probably being developed before they got Bethesda, which I think is the one that brought in Back 4 Blood. So this is
Sure.
probably why they have two games that are so close to each other in feel.
Okay.
All right. As for the next shows, we had Square Enix's show, we had the PC Gamer show, and then we had the Future show. PC Gamer and Future show, there was a ton of titles, but they were all really small titles. We'll go through a couple, but for the most part, we're gonna do top fives that'll be on our website. Hopefully, the night this releases, we'll see how late I can stay up. And then for the Square Enix one, we're gonna talk about two of the big hits that got shown off. There was a lot of, of course, like, oh, look, a bundle for all the old Final Fantasy things, which I think is keeping the doors open over there. But two big titles and one DLC we're gonna talk about.
The fuck out of here. I like how you just casually throw that shade in, but continued.
I like to toss the shade lightly. It's like a cool summer breeze version of shade. Like, it's real light.
Okay. I'm just sitting here like, oh, okay, we're really just gonna ignore that one, but all right, keep going. God dang.
All right. You redeem everything with this. They got a new DLC coming for Marvel's Avenger, games we do not play anymore.
No, hold on. I was on it about a week and a half ago playing the Hawkeye storyline.
Oh, you know what? That's true. I did see you on there instead of playing Burning Crusade, the game you paid $80 for and have not touched.
That's true, but it's not out yet, is it?
It's been out for a month. Are you serious?
No. Is it out
Scott's
yet?
level 70 already, yeah.
God damn, how come you guys didn't tell me that? I would have been on it.
The entire time we're like, where is Squeaks? Squeaks isn't here. He spent $80 on this game. He's not even here.
Son of a bitch. I better get on that game now, huh?
It's been out for weeks, and not months, but weeks. I'm 65 on one character and 62 on another.
Son of a bitch. I didn't think it was released yet.
Yeah. Daniel's literally playing it like right before you got on, which is like, okay, I guess you can't record.
That's probably why. That's probably. I did see him log on. I was like, I did see his name pop up. I was like, this son bitch right now.
That's shade.
But shit, I forgot that it came out on the 1st, huh?
Yeah. So, and it's the 13th right now. You've had some time.
It is, yeah.
No, $80 you spent. You bought that amount, you haven't even used it yet.
I wonder if Daniel even is like gives a shit about waiting for me anymore on his one character he was playing.
Well, that was the talk, is that we were going to, and then we were just like, okay, well, I guess he's just not going to play anymore. And then I told him it's because you're playing too much Pokemon. And so I was like, it's justified, guys.
That's not false.
We need to talk about that afterwards too, by the way, because I want to talk more about Pokemon.
Okay. I'm pretty much trying to deplete my backlog of video games right now, so I'm on Link's Awakening.
I feel that
up. So
let me know how that is, because I'm buying that depending on your opinion.
It's very graphic wise, very, very awesome. So let me get a little further in the story.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely the old school.
Yeah. I just rebought Shield again, so that's on the way.
Yes, we have some talking.
I used my Macari income to do that. I was like, oh man, I got some cash in Macari. I was going to use my GameStop gift card and just go buy it out, like whatever. Oh, anyways, let's get on to fucking E3, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Talk about the new DLC coming to the game you play all the time, Marvel's Avengers.
I can't because I didn't see it.
Are you for reals? Oh, you dumb bastard. Are you serious?
This is new. You're bringing it to me right now. I am
breaking news for Squeaks right now. They are bringing in Black Panther.
Oh, well, it's about fucking time. Okay?
Yeah, with an entire Wakanda expansion.
Oh, okay, that's fucking badass now.
Yeah.
So, okay, so it's probably going to be like the Hawkeye, where your main. I mean, you don't have to. I think you might have to be Hawkeye. I just picked him because he's fucking badass, right? He's probably the second best Avenger. So, that's why I always pick him. That's why I always pick him. So,
there are so many Avengers above him. There are people who just like visit the team that are fucking above him.
There's like maybe one above him, but anyway. So
Black Widow.
I wonder if you're forced to play Black Panther himself, or can you like be a different Avenger and play? I wonder.
This looks more extensive than the Hawkeye thing, so I think it is actually a legit expansion because it looks like it's a pretty big storyline with him in it. And Wakanda, like they're showing off Wakanda and a bat, like you're fighting Claw. Like he has like a complete story with his own villain and everything like that going on.
Son of a bitch, I'm gonna have to look that up then. So I wonder if you're probably forced to play as Black Panther then, as the main character.
I believe so.
Then just have the others around you. Man, his outfits are probably badass too.
It looks dope. They did show off that new outfit. It actually has like a small Black Panther logo in the middle and stuff. It looks very sick. He looks fucking beefy in this. For people who are wondering, like, hey, why did we kind of know about this already? They actually were supposed to come out with this character in 2020. It was supposed to, I believe, come out before Hawkeye. They wanted to postpone it because it was near the time when Chadwick Boseman had passed away, and they didn't want to like kind of feel like they were taking the spotlight from that at all. So that's why this character was just delayed. But the entire expansion part is fresh. So How do you think he'll fit in with the Avengers roster?
I mean, well, you have me curious about just being in Wakanda. So now you got me thinking, like, okay, how do the Avengers characters going to fit into the Wakanda? Other than that, I feel because the levels that we do, just the grinding levels.
Yeah.
I don't think there's really much to fit in. You're just gonna throw them out there and be like, "Here's your objective," and that's a little issue with the game because it feels a little dull at those points.
Yeah, which is a lot of the game once you're max level.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what that is where most of the gameplay comes in once you actually done the story.
yeah,
I think this is gonna be adding a lot more of those grinding levels because they're building all of Wakanda, which is a real
yeah.
big
So it's
plus for the game.
so really just making new maps for us to do the same.
Fair, fair. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
true.
mean, if they're
Well,
gonna do it like how they did, we're gonna drop you here, but you're gonna go this way instead of left. Yeah,
yeah,
whatever.
and exactly. And if you've played Marvel Avengers, you know the way that works is it's actually one big ass map. They just cut it up into pieces so you grind different parts of
Yeah,
that map, which is even worse. Yeah.
yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
okay, well, I go through the store and then I start the whole new map. So we have that. Okay,
Okay, hold
another.
on, real quick though.
Uh,
Remember that Avengers they announced that Spider-Man was going to be exclusive to PS5.
yeah.
So is that a thing anymore? Are we just dropping that now?
Well, I mean, if PlayStation
Curious.
does an event pretty soon, it'd be a good time to announce that, but they have not announced anything for that yet. If somebody
Okay.
bought the Marvel Avengers on the PlayStation because of the Spider-Man announcement, I would feel fucking ripped off.
I
Because
feel sorry for you.
yeah, where is this at? I mean, the game
Yeah.
has gone through so many bugs and rebuilds and stuff like that that I don't know. We have a lot of comic book fans that play the comic book games. Like I've been watching them on Twitter; they're all psyched for this and the next game we're talking about. Um, and it's like as a guy who's mostly a gamer, then like I focus on the gameplay, then I focus on the comic book characters. I'm just like, man, I don't trust them after all these bugs, and this is a little bit too grindy for me. So I'm trying to like temper my expectations on this because I think there are a lot of fans out there that just be like, yes, I'm playing just because it's Black Panther, and I'm like, did you guys fix everything first? Is my opinion.
I mean, you did see me on it recently, so I'm playing it just for the characters.
True. Are all your
but
characters maxed out?
no, just Hulk.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a blast with Hulk. So now that Hawkeye's released, second best Avenger probably, right under Iron Man. He's probably gonna be maxed out next.
I like how Hulk is maxed out for you, but he's not. He must be third best.
because we talked and Hulk just it just brought back good days of the Edward Norton Hulk video game. And I was like,
Oh,
man, I had a
actually, that
blast.
is a good game. I was
I
like, hold on, is he okay? How backfire is he going to this whole shit?
no,
No, that
I'm
is
just
actually
like,
a really
yeah,
great game. Actually,
I had a blast with that game. And then it just when I was destroying everything, I just picked Hulk on one level because I was trying to main Iron Man. Hulk one level, I was like, oh my god, this is fucking just back in the day when I was playing that game. So I was like,
yeah.
yeah, max Hulk out.
They need to remake that game. That was just a fun game. Stomp
Yeah.
around, kill stuff.
Well, I'm like hashtag bring Edward Norton back. So as a Hulk, me.
Really?
So,
Over?
oh yeah,
Why?
fucking all day because this Hulk is fucking trash.
Oh my god, we have a
Oh
controversy on our
yeah,
hands. Are you
oh
serious?
yeah, this Hulk is trash. Okay, okay, Hulk himself is trash. Bruce Banner or Hulk itself is fine. Bruce Banner is trash.
I, I'm blown away right now.
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo sucks.
No, he's
and
amazing.
and his writing, the writing for Hulk was trash too because Hulk was a little bitch in Endgame. That's like, hey, Captain America, can you just I don't know, just not be a captain today? Okay.
Well, I thought it was cute actually, but
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. Yeah.
oh man,
Anyway,
I love
fucking
Mark
going.
Ruffalo, and I think his Hulk is the best Hulk. I'm just throwing that out.
Oh, that's insane. And I'd rather go back to that first Hulk movie with the
That thing
purple
was
pants.
terrible.
Yeah, but that's better than Mark Ruffalo.
Oh my god, we're gonna get like downvoted, and we're gonna get some bad reviews off of that alone. Please don't do it, guys. Please listen to the show, and hopefully you guys find some solace. All right, let's move on to Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, I'm still a little shook from that, but anyways, move from Guardians of the Galaxy. Uh, did you have a chance to watch this game? What are your thoughts?
No, I only got a little glimpse of the character images.
Yeah,
I was like, okay. Like I was thinking I was gonna play as Drax, but Star Lord himself is looking pretty damn badass.
you'll only be able to play as
Um,
Star Lord. Yeah.
don't fucking say that because that pisses me off.
Well, that's the truth.
That
They literally tell you that you're only playing as Star Lord.
that's so that's so dumb. Maybe because I like the Avengers so much. Well,
Yeah.
I personally like the game. Okay, so I thought it was going to be that, but Guardians of the Galaxy, maybe we'll throw some extra characters in there later on, like Hawkeye, Black Panther. Uh, so this game is, I don't know what to expect or think about it anymore because the way you definitely threw me off.
Yeah. So I think it's gonna throw a lot of people off. Let's go ahead and break it down a little bit. So you are only playing as Star Lord, first of all. And when this game first leaked, we were saying like it's probably gonna be a Marvel Avengers game, just with and that made sense. But no, you're only playing as Star Lord. Second, it's a single player game, so think of it as just like a Jedi Fallen Order in that sense. Third, the combat is not what you assume. You're not just going to be shooting and gunning and that's it. No, you're actually going to be controlling your team a lot. So if you guys play Dragon Age Inquisition, it's a great example of this. It's
Trash.
a little bit. That game's great, by the way. Oh, you don't like the right Hulk, so I can't trust you anymore. If you played Knights of the Old Republic, something like that, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, it's a little bit closer to that, where you have that turn-based thing going on with your party. So I think this game will be good, but there's going to be so many people who buy this game not realizing that the combat's not what they're thinking. So, and then or Mass Effect's also a good game to kind of compare this game to, which will be good. Knowing that additional information, and by the way, it's not the same voice actors from the MCU; it's a whole different team. Knowing that, are you still excited for this game?
I think so because you made those comparisons, and then we were talking a little bit before the show that I compared it to Xenoblade Chronicles, which I
Yeah.
really enjoy on with Nintendo. So if it's something like that, I could, I still see myself.
Yeah. Now, with Xenoblade Chronicles, is it like fast paced still while you're just commanding your guys in the middle of combat, or is it actually turn
so
based?
so you're one character and you tell your character. But at the same time, it's not turn based, but it's all live in the moment. But you could tell, like, say, hey, my partner has like his ultimate ready or something like that. You could tell him to do it at that moment.
Okay,
So it's
that's what
like
this is.
all, yeah, it's just commanding at the, what do you call that, live moment, I guess.
Yeah, a live
Yeah,
moment,
yeah,
or yeah,
whatever. But it's not turn based Final Fantasy.
yeah. Um, there is a 11-minute video. We'll have it on the website tonight. If you guys want to watch it's just full on gameplay. It's just the start of the game. You can watch them play the beginning of the game. There are character choices where you choose. As a matter of fact, in that video, they're trying to decide if they should have Groot or Rocket be this like prisoner they turn in for money, and you choose who it will be, and then like you can like change the story as you go based on your choices. Again, more Mass Effect stuff. So hopefully there's romance in this game too, because if I could get in a romantic relationship with Groot, I'm not gonna say no to that. He seems like a loving tree. So let's
Would
see
you
what
be
the
would you be considered a tree hugger?
oh god damn.
Dad jokes hitting them
Uh,
hard.
it's like as soon as you became a dad, it was just like I have a new power now. I must tell the dad
Yeah,
joke.
I put on white New Balances and mow the lawn.
Hey, goddamn, our New Balances are comfortable shoes. I can't help it. That is true.
Man.
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy is going to be a real big hit for them. Um, the other things that were announced, there's a lot of mobile games. A lot of the Final Fantasies are coming to mobile. They're getting some pixel remasters and stuff like that. Basic stuff like that. Not that big of a deal. We did get some Life is Strange info. So Life is Strange 1. We saw the remaster, what that looks like. It looks good. It's a little bit of an upgrade for the graphics. And then Life is Strange 2, we got a little bit more detail on that game. One thing I liked about that is people in the stream had not heard of Life is Strange 2 coming out, and so we were able to experience it fresh for them. That one's called True Colors, and the ability is that you see people's emotions and you can absorb the emotion, use the emotion, stuff like that. So there's all kinds of things like that. These story-driven games, are you a fan of them at all?
Yeah, no, most definitely. We just talk about specifically about
Life
the
is
Starfield.
strange. Well, Life is strange, but we're also like we're
Okay.
noticing that there's a lot of companies are putting these out now.
Yeah, to a certain extent, it depends how well it's done because I like, I think I still go back to this. Well, not go back to it, but this is my like MMOs, right? You're gonna be like World of Warcraft sub here, so you're gonna compare everything to it.
Right.
Mine would be the Walking Dead series, Telltale ones. That's
Oh
like
yeah.
my up there, and those were phenomenal. Where I
Yeah.
just couldn't put the controller down, really. So it
Yeah.
has to be that good. I've tried. Oh man, there's this one where you're like alone in a house and you kind of figure out where's everybody at. Gosh, I forgot what that one was. Um, I tried some and they're just not to me at that level.
Yeah. Man,
Yeah.
those Walking Dead ones though, those are better than the TV show in my opinion. The story
Oh
was
my
just so good.
gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you or do you play much of those games at all since Walking Dead?
Well, actually, probably The Walking Dead was the most loyal ones. I was playing the Batman one for a bit. I had the nephew and
Ah,
niece over,
yeah, that's right.
and I was playing the Batman one. They were like, "Oh, you got a Batman game?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's play it together." And they were not happy with the version of Batman game that we were playing. They thought I was going to be doing a lot more punching than storytelling. Um, I don't play enough of them. Medium was supposed to be like the last game I played that was like that, and I just was not getting into that game at all. Uh, but I'm excited to give this one another shot and really see what's going on. Um, we'll have to see what it's like. It's one of those things
Yeah.
where if it's a good story, that's what's going to carry the game. So you have to trust that it's going to be a good story.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll wait until then.
All right. Well, the last bit we have PC gaming show. Want to shout out a couple games there. Dodgeball Academy or Academia. Sorry, is a turn-based dodgeball game. Looks really fun. You actually have like healers and stuff like that. So it's just a dodgeball game but turn-based. I know you haven't had a
That's
chance to watch
weird.
these last two games, so I want to make sure.
That's weird. That's weird how we're doing this dodgeball thing all of a sudden because right now we're playing Knockout City.
Knockout. Have you had a
Like,
chance to play Knockout City?
yeah, I play a little bit. It's kind of fun. It's because it's simple. It's not like all these controls and what things you have to do. It's really simple.
Yeah, I've been debating about grabbing that. I didn't know you were playing that.
Yeah. It's free on the Xbox, the Game Pass, but only for Xbox. I noticed it wasn't on
Oh, I
PC
see.
yet.
Okay. It's on PC right now, but it's $20. If you want to get the PC version, it's $20.
Yeah.
I just didn't know if anybody's playing it. So I hate to buy a game and nobody's playing it. Uh,
Mhm.
Dying Light 2. A lot of people are excited for Dying Light 2. We had that revealed during the PC gaming show. They Always Run looks good, and then the last one that everybody's hyped for is Humankind. That's kind of like a civilization game. If you guys played Civ 6, similar to that. Just a whole new take on the genre. Have you played much of those civilization building games?
I have not actually. I mean, I played mostly just anything that's like that on a cell phone.
Yeah,
I know I need to because I know you always talk highly about it. Yeah, not too much actually,
yeah.
but I know
Eh,
you're a huge fan.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of it, and I'm hyped for it always. They are very complex and they're not very user friendly. Like when you first get into them, I know people are not big fans of that, but they after you break past that part where once you learn the controls, it's so much strategy and so much fun. And I'll play with friends, and some games will last 2 weeks. The last completed game we played, we sat down and we played for 8 hours straight, and we didn't go to bed until like 5 in the morning and had shitty days the next day from it. But it was so much fun, and I lost, so there was that too. But yeah. And then actually the last one I want to mention from the PC gaming show, Vampire the Masquerade's got a new thing called Vampire Swan Song. Why the shit are they making more vampire games when they can't finish up the one that everybody's excited for? Have you played into these vampire games?
I've not.
Okay,
There's nothing honestly about it that
same.
is pulling me. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not excited for it. Again, it's like the grapple hooks. Everybody's doing vampire. We had the Redfall as well from the last one. Um, I don't know why it's taking them so long to finish these, but there are a lot of fans out there that are going crazy for the games, and at some point they just need to get them done. You know.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the future game show. This one was just a ton of indie games. It's worth checking out. We had a couple streamers over there giving their favorites too. So I hear some of them. We have Lake, which I'm gonna explain this game to you guys, and you guys are gonna think it's stupid. All right, give you a warning on that. You play a woman who moved back into a small town to deliver mail, and so you're doing that, and you're just delivering mail the whole time. And then you like after work, you like go to the movies or whatever you want to do, and you just kind of hang out. And that's basically the entire game. And I am getting it day one.
Oh fuck. Who's that bored?
But it's like
Like,
such a calming, like the music, like everything was like so peaceful in the game. It was like that game is gonna be so calming, but it's really hard to explain with any kind of excitement at all.
oh man. What movie do you go see? I wonder. I mean, that's probably the most exciting part of the game. It's like, oh
That's
my god,
true.
the options, the
Yeah.
options.
Matter of fact, in the game, you do choose what movie you see, and it takes place in the '80s, and they were all '80s movies. And the game that they picked, the movie that they picked in the thing was that Sherlock Holmes rat movie. It's a Disney movie. You play, I can't forget.
Oh yeah, Mouse Detective, right?
Mouse Detective. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
Great Mouse Detective. Yeah.
That's the one that you pick in the gameplay. Is like if you get to actually watch that mid game, I'd be fucking down. That'd be great, actually.
You're like, oh, I was here to play a game, but I might just find myself watching a movie instead the whole time.
A couple others is Hell Let Loose is a World War II shooter game. It straight up looks like if Call of Duty stayed in their old World War II roots, which I would be happy for. I am going to pick this up because I'm a big fan of those old school Call of Duty games coming out July 27th. Did you like Call of Duty back in the day when they were World War II?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah, some of the best ones were the one where I have the most. I think a lot of people is right when you start off the game. You're the Normandy beach, right?
Yep.
D-Day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
that's
so
one of the best
impactful.
ones. Yeah,
Oh, it's so
yeah,
really good.
yeah.
And then let's see. We'll end with this one right here. We're freaking all excited for Harry Halibut. This game, Squeaks. I want you to watch the trailer for this. It'll be on our site tonight, but I want you to watch the trailer for that. It is completely clay animation. The
Okay,
game
okay.
is all clay animation, and so they build the sets, they build the puppets, and then they 3D render everything and they play it out, and it looks like they even mentioned a Wes Anderson. It looks like you're playing a Wes Anderson movie, and it was so delightful. And so I want you to watch the trailer for that because it was really something special. It was really.
Sure, sure.
All right, so that was day 2 at E3. Who do you think won the day?
Well, There's one I want to bring up, which I don't know because now you have me questioning if it was announced today or not. But the Sea of Thieves, was that not with a game Xbox game show?
Which one was it?
Sea of Thieves
Oh
or
shit, that
Pirates of the
wasn't in my
Caribbean?
list. Oh my
Okay, but
god.
was that today? That was today, right? With the
That
Xbox?
was today. That was today. And yeah, if
Okay.
you look at our text group, that was all that we cared about.
Yeah. So that's why it's very interesting that you didn't bring it up one. So I'm gonna bring that up real quick. Holy shit! I'm getting back on Sea of Thieves because now this game it looks like the trailer looks like you are literally going through a complete story now, not like the story as like Sea of Thieves.
Yeah,
You know when you like initiate something, then something kind of pops up. I mean, it's obviously always a shocker because how many times did we say this game is so freaking amazing?
it is.
This game looks like it's a whole like walkthrough with it. Now, do I think that's gonna like stay that way? I don't think so. I think this was more definitely for the trailer, but if my fucking ass is going to help Captain Jack Sparrow and fight all like these new creatures from the movies
Yeah.
and everyone like the whole fucking the cast was there. Some of my favorite parts too are these made up creatures. You remember where the shell person, whatever, was underground and pops up and it was like that. I mean, that monster looked beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Uh, this this son of a bitch, did I ever think I was gonna go back to Sea of Thieves once again?
Oh, they're always gonna get you back. Yeah, it's just a matter
God
of
dang.
over what. And they totally got. You know what, dude? And original voice acting from
Oh my god.
Johnny Depp's on this. The guy that plays the friend of Johnny Depp, and that one
Yeah.
like was Calypso or whatever's in this.
Yeah, the witch lady or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There,
Yeah.
it's all original voice acting, dude. I just realized I didn't even put it on our website. It'll be on our site here in a moment. I will make sure it's up on.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't say it because I'm going off our website right now. Yeah, dude, that shit was amazing.
Yeah, that game. Oh my god, it looks so good. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Was
I
there?
wonder if we could become Jack Sparrow. I wonder if we get to play as Jack Sparrow at all. Like get
You
that skin.
gotta. Yeah, so if you don't get that skin, there's got to be the cosmetics like a beard and the hair and the hat,
Yeah.
whatever.
The jewelry.
But
That's what I want.
oh man, this thing looked amazing.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for it.
Oh yeah. That was great.
Yeah.
And literally, if you guys watch the stream while it's airing, he's like, "I wish I could take Squeaks right now." It was just so cool. Yeah, that is gonna be amazing. And then they
Ah.
so good.
Did they show? Did they? I don't recall it myself, but did they show a date for that?
They may have. Again, I didn't put it on the website, so I don't have it
Yeah.
on hand.
Yeah.
But they probably did.
God. You know what I'm worried about the most though about it is how many people are like us that are stoked about it, and then the seas are gonna be just full of all these motherfuckers trying to gun us down, right?
Yeah, but here's the thing: is we're gonna gun them down first because
I mean, exactly.
we're gonna be popping up on a galleon. We're gonna 4-man that bad boy. We're helping Jack. That's it. I mean, that's just how it is. Dude,
God,
how badass would it be
you know
if
how to
like
talk.
Jack Sparrow stays on your ship the whole time, like just walking around checking things?
That's kind of what it made it. I mean, obviously this trailer could be big gameplay, of course,
Of course.
but if Jack Sparrow's telling me, hey, we gotta shoot some cannons, oh, bro, I'm busting.
I lost my
And I'm
shit.
talking about the key. I'm not only talking about the cannons.
I lost my shit when God, what's his name? The bad guy. Oh shit! Now I'm losing my.
Barbosa?
No. The even
Davy,
worse.
Davy Jones.
When Davy Jones came up out of the water, I'm like, that's gonna be an event. They'll make that happen to people. That's gonna be like the new
God,
Kraken, man.
that's right. That's right.
How
Oh,
much you want to bet
man.
you're like going, and then all of a sudden you start to hear like the Pirates of the Caribbean theme song, and then all of a sudden, boom, pops up out of the water.
God, I want to play this game.
They got us back so fucking hard, man. I
Oh,
forgot.
they
I
do.
can't believe I don't have it on the site. That's upsetting.
Yeah.
That's gonna
Oh
be dope
man,
as hell.
it is. It is. God. But I mean, if I say who won the show, like, are we talking about a specific game only, or
Specific
because I
game,
mean,
yeah.
let's be real.
Specific game.
Okay.
Yeah. Because Xbox is, if we were to be real.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I don't know. I think it might be Sea of Thieves because I was just so amped to see all that and to see new content for that game. If it wasn't for that, I really enjoyed the that last one with the vampire. Oh gosh, I'm blanking now.
Wow, really? I didn't think that was
Read
gonna pull
some.
so hard. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's pretty awesome to be honest. What else? What else? It was one of the first ones I saw.
Starfield?
I'll get back to it.
Yeah.
No, I'll get back to you on that.
Okay, so for me, Outer Worlds 2 was by such a surprise that I want to put it number 1, right? And it might actually be number 1 because it was just such a I didn't even have it in my like predictions or anything like that, and I'm just so ecstatic for that. As soon as you know it's a good game when you see the trailer for number 2, you're like, I'm gonna be replaying number 1 right now. So that was what happened to me. It's been so long. I mean, it was like whatever 2018 when it came out. So that was pretty high up there. Starfield, if they showed gameplay, that would have been higher. Back for Blood, of course, we've already seen some stuff on that, but I'm excited for that. And then Sea of Thieves, because you know that content's gonna be free, which is freaking cool.
God, yeah.
It'd be great if they expand the ocean with it. If they expand the ocean for it, I'll be even happier. Because that's what we really need. We need a bigger ocean at this point.
Damn, you really think so, huh?
Well, they did it once for the fire update, so that's with all the volcanic islands.
Now, yeah, they did add land, so that was okay. So it's not just so emptiness, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is add more islands and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then we would have like Tortuga and stuff, like actual like places from the movies there, Port Royal and stuff.
Son of a bitch. Now, I swear, if I find a coin, like the damn man's chest, like if you find, wonder if that's a chest to find.
My mind just got a little bit blown right there. That's a very good point. And then at night you're all skeletons walking around on deck.
I want to play this game so bad right now. I got it. I'm gonna play tonight.
Oh man. That might have been okay. You know what? I gotta bump that up to the winner just because all day has been people like realizing it in the text thing. Like, what the shit? Everybody's been excited and stuff. That's fun. Oh man.
I think Sea of Thieves did it for me. If not, the Back for Blood.
Back for Blood's
awesome
gonna be good, and then Redfall.
Yeah,
that one.
Yeah, Redfall. The Back for Blood. I mean, Back for Blood really got me with the like I said it before, was those monster designs, and then that last monster that popped up. I'm really hoping we're going to be killing those gigantic King Kong sized monsters. That'd be crazy.
Oh yeah, there has been gameplay in the past where you're just like wailing on them. So,
oh, nice. Yeah,
that'd be really. Yeah. So a great day 2. Day 3 we have a couple smaller shows going on. And then day 4 we have Nintendo coming around. So we'll have to see if we can't get Squeaks back on for Nintendo because I know he's gonna go ape shit for Nintendo.
I'll be here for Nintendo, guarantee it.
Okay.
I don't give a shit how tired I am.
Yeah. Tomorrow's will be kind of a lightweight one, whatever. You know, it's one of those we have smaller guys coming out, but we'll be talking about it, covering it all day. Social media wise, guys, we're not posting a lot on social media just because we're doing the stream all day long, and we're writing articles there in between like the little breaks they get. So if you guys want to catch up on everything, the website has been hopping. We've been noticing a lot of traffic on it. That's where you guys can just get a list of like everything that was announced and all the trailers for it and everything like that. So check out the thing for that. So I hope you guys are having a great E3, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. Bye.
Bye.